Luka Doncic is having a great season. And before we get to the video, make sure you like, subscribe
again.
Let's get right to it. With Luka's success, people want to bring up LeBron and his stats too when he was that age. So I call Luka Doncic a generational player just like how LeBron is. I agree that Luka is a generational player, but he's not similar to LeBron in any way, shape, or form. But most media outlets claim this because they have around the same amount of points, assists, and rebounds. They use these stats in the box score to see that these players are the same, where they're not even close.
What? What the fuck?
Luka had a 40-point triple-double the other day, and only LeBron had the same 40-point triple-double when he was his age. So obviously, this is going to get a lot of comparisons, and LeBron literally be compared to every small forward that came out of college. Everyone except KD. Ben Simmons, LeBron, Zion Williamson, LeBron. It doesn't stop. And I think it's actually lazy reporting than comparing a rookie to a GOAT to a legend in LeBron. It's lazy writing and it's lazy analysis to compare a rookie to a damn legend. They're not similar in any way. Ron is more power and strength and quick twitch muscles to get to the rim. He's more of a slasher, especially in his early career. He's more of a drive and kick dude. That's how he got most of his assists, because teams couldn't handle his power and his speed combination, so they trapped LeBron and tried to get him. But he was surrounded by shooters, and he get the assist that way. Luka, on the other hand, is more of a finesse pick-and-roll ball handler and relies on his jump shot more, with his signature step-back triple that he always does, and his floater. LeBron doesn't do floaters, especially when he was that young. So LeBron is more of an athlete, and Luka is more of a finesse child. And Luka is obviously more finesse because he's been playing pro basketball since he was like 14 or 15. So obviously he's going to grow in that way. LeBron grew over the years in the NBA, but he was not a finesse athlete. And also you got to remember that Luka is running the point guard position. Like, Luka has the ball in his hands a lot, especially for a 20-year-old. And he has the ultimate green light. The ultimate green light to let that boy fly. LeBron, even though he had a green light and played a lot of minutes in his early years, he didn't really have that green light because he still was a young kid. And back then, you don't just give the keys to a rookie. Even though they better than everybody else on the team, you don't just give the keys to a rookie. You let them work in the system, cut off ball, do all that, set screens, do the dirty work, learn how to play defense, and then you can have the ultimate green light. Brian didn't really get that green light until like year 3, year 4 when they made the NBA Finals. And Luka, he does nothing off the ball. I mean, I won't say he's a bad cutter, but he's not a great cutter like how LeBron was in his early career. Because obviously LeBron played small forward. Luka is a better pick and roll ball handler than LeBron when he was his age, because the Cavs back then didn't really run a pick and roll setting, especially with LeBron in it. So just because they have the same amount of points, assists, rebounds, doesn't mean they're the same all around player that people try to compare them to be. Luka is more similar, in my opinion, to James Harden in a way, not just because they both do a lot of step backs. They're both great in the pick and roll, passing or scoring. They're not the most dominant athletes, I should say. And they both rely on their jumper. Next time you compare Luka, stop comparing him to LeBron. Compare him to James Harden or somebody else. Compare him to somebody like Grant Hill. That's a good comparison. Or don't compare him to Larry Bird just because they both white. And I said it again, a lot of y'all just look at the stats and don't actually watch the games. Or y'all just look at the highlights. You got to actually watch the game and see the system that both players are running and how they're running it, because they're not similar players. They're not. For this video, make sure you like, subscribe, comment what you want to see. I'm out. Peace.